Hey, shop hoppers. Thank you for tuning in to join us. My name is Maddie.
I'm Kendi.
And we are part of the team that bring you the All New York Shop Hop, and these magazines are in stores now. So they are beautiful. We've got 67 wonderful stores for you to visit this year. Some new faces, lots of returning stores, lots of great adventure and goodies for you to find along the way. If you are tuning in to join us, let us know where you're joining us from and if you're planning on doing the All New York Shop Hop this year. Whether you visit one store or all of our stores, we appreciate you and your support for local quilt shops across the country. And that goes across the entire country because for 2026, we are hosting 19 shop hops in 36 states. And a little bit of a spoiler, that number is going up for 2027. So make sure that you tune in to see where we're headed next. There are 3 new shop hops coming to 2027. If you know what they are already, feel free to drop it in the comments.
Today, we are doing project highlight videos of projects that you can find in the All New York Shop Hop magazine. We are highlighting Stars of New York. You can find this project on page 32 and 33 of your magazine. It finishes at 60 by 60, and it was designed, pieced, and quilted by Marcellis from Sam Quilt Designs.
Well, and I just like to call out that the fabric this year was designed by Riley Blake. It's beautiful. There are so many options with this line. It really has something for everybody, which I think is really great for a shop hop line because there's no way that everybody is going to love the fabric every single year. But when we have such a diverse line like this, there's something for everybody on as part of the line.
I love the fabrics. They're so vibrant. They're so striking. And they're so pretty put together. They blend together.
And
really
I
well.
agree with that. When you think of New York City, I think you think of like striking big cities and beautiful landscapes and just there. So the first year for our shop hops, we drive around and we visit all the stores. I drove in the mountains and through very rural places, and then I drove through downtown Manhattan, which was crazy. And it just, there was so much diversity, and I think the fabric line does a really great job of representing all parts of New York, and Riley Blake just hit it out of the park with that one. So this project is really cool, really beautiful. It's, I would say, pretty beginner friendly. However, there are some more tedious smaller triangles to put together with this, so that's just something to keep in mind. We always recommend that you read through the entire project before you start. That's going to help give you an idea of where to go. We also have a little recommendation here to spray starch on all of the fabric before you start, and then press on the other side. And that this is going to happen before you cut the fabric. If you haven't tried starch, our pattern designer for this project says that you'll love how much easier fabric is to cut, sew, and press with that on it. So that's a really great tip for all of the projects. So the way that you're going to put this project together, obviously, is you're going to start here in the center, and you're going to put together this beautiful pinwheel star. That is a little bit of a challenge, but it's pretty easy. Once you get going with them, it's going to be a lot easier. So you'll start with putting this block together, and then just build your way around and put blocks around the whole entire project. Then we've got some flying geese, just a little bit of everywhere all over this project, which is really fun. You're going to get good at making flying geese, and some half square triangles and some quarter square triangles. Lots of different techniques and blocks that you're going to learn putting this project together, which is really fun because it'll give you some experience with some more challenging stuff, along with some easier parts, which are just some strips that we have along here.
And then boom, you're done.
Yeah, boom, you're done. Just a border and then some blocks and then a border and then some blocks and then a border and then you're done. So I love this project too because you can make it bigger or smaller depending on what you want. I don't think that this designer did. No. So some of our designers, if there's a panel that is included in the line, what they'll do is they'll put the panel on the back, which is really fun. That's a great way to include that panel in the project. And then I believe these squares would fit your store squares that you collected. Ooh. So if you were a shop hopper that shop hopped in 2025, the giveaway for that year was a little fabric square. Each store had one. It was unique. It had a little quilting or sewing related saying on it and the store name and city and town. And if you collected those, it'd be fun to include them in this project. The giveaway for 2026 is different, so make sure that you head to our stores to get those during the shop hop. You're in for a treat because it's something new, and we do rotate those every year, so just keep that in mind.
I really like the cream background because I think it makes these colors pop really nicely.
Mhm.
And I do think it's a beginner pattern, but I almost feel like the biggest problem with this is making sure that you have these colors correct, and the fact just getting your spacing correct with
Well,
the
and the
cream.
points, but just know that
Yes.
there's a 50-foot rule with quilts, and finished is better than not finished. So
You know what?
once you get it
And
done,
ultimately you're making a one of a kind quilt.
that is true. And when you make your one-of-a-kind quilt, whether it's this project or any of the projects, make sure that you post them in the All New York Shop Hop Facebook group so that we can see them. We love to see your projects and see your adventures during the Shop Hop. It's a great way for us to live vicariously through you because we can't visit all of our stores all the time. I wish that we could, but I never get any work done.
You know, a huge thank you to Anne. If you want to read her full bio, you can head to page 44 of the magazine. She began quilting in 2001 and has since become a prominent figure in her quilting community. As a speaker, award-winning quilter, and pattern designer, she shares her experience and expertise through teaching all things quilty. So you can head to page 44 to read her full bio. And thank you to all of our designers for their time, talent, and effort that they put into these quilts.
Yeah, fun fact in case you didn't know, our designers design our projects specifically for our fabric lines. Are not repeated from year to year or from event to event, so they're exclusive. The magazine is the only place that you can get them, and you can get one of these magazines from any of our 67 participating stores. So we hope you have a great rest of your day. We hope you have a great shop hop adventure, and make sure that you subscribe to our videos so that you can tune in again soon. Bye.